In the year 25,000, humanity was a hyper-advanced, near-galaxy-spanning civilization that promptly collapsed. 5,000 years later, on Earth, now called Terra, a 14-foot-tall man emerged from the Himalayas renouncing religion, calling himself the Emperor of Mankind, and launched a series of unification wars to unite the techno-barbarian tribes of Terra. In the process, he created 20 superhuman sons called Primarchs to become the genetic basis and lead legions of genetically engineered space marines to conquer the galaxy under the new Imperium of Man. However, the gods of chaos, who weren't big fans of the Emperor, intervened, scattering the infant Primarchs across the galaxy. The Emperor allied with the tech priests of Mars and embarked on the Great Crusade, successfully reuniting both humanity and the lost Primarchs. Still not fans of the Emperor, the gods of chaos turned Warmaster Horus and 8 of the other 18 remaining Primarchs traitor, starting a galaxy-wide civil war called the Horus Heresy, which culminated in a standoff between Horus and the Emperor, leaving the Emperor mortally wounded and Horus having his soul atomized. The Emperor's body was then placed on a giant golden life support throne, while his son, Rabute Gilliman, Primarch of the Ultramarines, became Imperial Regent. Rabute chased the Chaos Legions into the Eye of Terror, a region of the galaxy where hell bleeds into real space, broke up the Space Marine legions into smaller chapters, wrote a manual for Space Marines, and promptly followed in his dad's footsteps. Over the next 10,000 years, the remaining loyalist Primarchs were all lost, and the Imperium descended into a fascist theocratic regime worshipping the Emperor as a god, whilst beset on all sides by Orcs, Necrons, an endless swarm of Tyranids, and the ever-present forces of Chaos. Captain Titus alongside Sergeant Sidonus and Battle Brother Leandros were called to defend the Forge World of Graia from an Orc war. However, encountered Chaos forces led by the sorcerer Nemeroth, who'd been controlling a local Inquisitor and seeking to ascend to demonhood. Sidonus was killed, Titus defeated the Orc war boss and Nemeroth, but was then accused of chaos corruption by Leandros and was detained by the Inquisition. Since the Horus Heresy, Horus' successor and top knot enthusiast Abaddon has launched several Black Crusades against the Imperium from the Eye of Terror. On the 13th, he was able to destroy the fortress world of Cadia, creating the Great Rift, splitting the galaxy in two. Conveniently for the Imperium, just after this they were able to wake up Gilliman, whose tech priest friend had spent 10,000 years building newly improved Primaris Space Marines.